Actually, I gotta check this message real quick. Oh, now just some random. Anyways, hello there. It is what day of the week is it? It is Friday. You know what that means. Welcome on in. My name is Kira Kennedy. We are live with Pokemon Scarlet and Violet. We are here with Night 2 of the Grand Challenge. I'm gonna make sure One Piece is up ahead, which he is. I'm just gonna quickly drop a heal on One Piece because he needs it. Alright, let's go ahead and let's move on with Night 2 of the Grand Challenge. I should be able to get my battles in now. Okay, so we dropped quite a bit over the last 24 hours because, let's be honest, we started very early and there's a lot of good players who started probably a little bit later. But we're just going to keep going. Because there'll usually be a drop-off. But this is also where things are going to get a lot harder now. Because this is where like a lot of the more serious players are going to... Okay. Alright. I think we want to lead Cobblepot here. And I think... Do we want to go Cobblepot Chopper? Or do we want to go Naraku Chopper? Put Cobblepot in the back alongside Kirito. It's a bit of a risk. It is a very big risk because, like I said, this is where we start getting the more serious players. It's why, like, Murkrow and Garchomp could be. Okay. That's actually fine. That's actually fine, so we can lock him into... We can lock him into a move and set up our own Tailwind, or we could go for the Moonblast in the Garchomp. I'm gonna go for the Tailwind, because I think it's safer. But we want to get rid of that Eviolite. Because, yeah. Yeah, I was figuring they were gonna go Terra Dark, or Terra, not Dark, Terra Steel here. They were expecting the Moonblast into the Garchomp. A very bold strategy with Gallade up here, but I think they called that, I think they called that this was going to be, Naraku. Because an Earthquake's going to probably take Naraku out. And it will break my Sash. That's fine, though. We have Gallade in the back. We don't want to really Terra with this, but... We just gotta hope that's a foul play, We gotta hope that's a foul play Murkrow. Okay, it's foul play Murkrow. That's fine. That's fine. So now you can't Tailwind, and I'm going to send in Gallade. Who will outspeed. I'm gonna Sacred Sword, and I'm gonna U-turn out. Just in case I need to preserve my Tailwind. Tailwind. Okay, that's fine. I just wanted to get a clean swap out. So that just leaves Cobblepot, and a very interesting choice. Actually, I don't think there's much of a choice here. I think we Terra Cobblepot. Because their goal is going to be to try to eliminate my Trick Room. It's going to hurt. Alright, Sacred Sword. Terra Grass. Ice Beam. Okay. I'm assuming they're sending in, yeah, Chandelure. Alright. So that's not great for me. That was actually a really good play. Bringing in T-Tar. So I don't lose much, but I don't gain a whole lot. Actually, I would say I do lose a little bit more, because Gallade's on a timer now. If I can get freeze on the T-Tar, that would be great. No luck. Alright, Sacred Sword into T-Tar. That might be Scarfed. Okay. I'm assuming they're sending in Murkrow. Okay. I want to get that Tailwind up. Protect, so Gallade's gone, and it just comes down to Murkrow and, Whimsicott and... So that does some decent damage, all things considered. Alright. So now the problem we run into here is going to be that, Tailwind's gone. I have to set up the Tailwind. They're gonna set up a Tailwind too, which is the problem. Alright, I'm gonna go for the Water Pledge into the Murk. You know what? I'm not. I'm gonna go for the Flash Cannon into the T-Tar slot. No. Water Pledge. Water Pledge is the safest play here, because even if they swap into Garchomp, which they won't. It's gonna suck. That AV set is killer. And they haven't revealed whether or not they're... I'm gonna Moonblast into T-Tar, and we're gonna Water Pledge into the Murkrow. I have a feeling they're gonna swap into Garchomp. Okay. I think we whiffed it. I think we whiffed it. I told you, today was going to be a lot tougher, too. Because this is, like, the hardest day of the tournament, I would say. Like, anyone who's serious about trying to qualify for Worlds is gonna be especially trying to do today. I'm just doing it so I can get some practice in, to be honest. I don't do much ladder play anymore, so... Because I hate the ladder. Alright, who do we got? Okay, this is Wolf Glick. This is a Perish Trap team. It's not quite Wolf Glick's Perish Trap team, but it's a Perish Trap team. Yeah, that's gonna be rough. So, I think the safest play would be Naraku and maybe Armarouge? Naraku and Chopper. I need something with Protect up front. Chopper, Armarouge, and Kirito all have Protect. So I'm gonna go with Kirito, because he kind of has the best matchup into this team. We'll bring Chopper and Armarouge in the back. As much as I'd love to bring Cobblepot, I don't think he's gonna do, excuse me, much good here. And as much as I'd love to have that terrain control, I don't think it's going to help me here. Lapras and Annihilate. Okay. So they're going to perish. I'm going to perish Song here. So we're going to trick... I don't know if I want to trick the specs onto this, so let's just go for the Shadow Ball into Annihilate. And I'm going to protect. Yeah, okay. I figured they were going to go into... Alright, that takes out the ape. It does put me in a bit of a bind here because now they can bring in... Miss, please? Ah, damn. Well, there goes my illusion. Incineroar. Okay. Alright. This is where I wish I would have brought in... Okay. I'm gonna swap into Whimsicott here. And I'm going to... I could double swap. No, I'm gonna go for the Sacred Sword into the Lapras. Okay. They're gonna go for a parting shot here. Well, I can't freeze, thankfully. Alright, set up a Tailwind. And we're gonna go for the Sacred Sword. Actually, let's go for the Leaf Blade and the Lapras. Because if we get rid of Lapras, we get rid of their Perish mode. Okay. Here, Fairy. Alright, so they were expecting the Sacred Sword, which is fine. I still get a boost here. They're gonna perish. They're gonna, not perish on, they're gonna... Ugh, Shell Armor. Now, the problem also is that I don't really have... Oh, I'm not getting out of this Trick Room mode. Oh, not this Trick Room, Perish mode. I have to Terra at some point. I mean, they know it's Zoroark now, so... Alright, we're just gonna go straight for the Terra Blast. Ooh. And I'm gonna protect. So they know it's Zoroark. That is the thing. Depending on how much special investment that Incineroar has. This is a big risk. But Specs doesn't take it out. Miss. Damn. You don't want to trick anything, so... Accuracy drop. That's really fucking bad. I can't crit the Lapras. I think I'm cooked. I should have brought Cobblepot. Alright, well, we Heat Wave. And we Leaf Blade. That's all I can do. I mean, I could Psycho Cut for stab. But that Lapras, I think, is max defense. Burn. Ah. Well, as long as I don't get an accuracy drop, which I don't think I do. Doesn't proc my, weak armor, unfortunately. Or maybe fortunately, I don't know. But that special attack boost is definitely clutch, especially with no, accuracy drop. King Gambit. Ah, shit. Well, it's nice knowing ya. Day 2 is always the biggest pain in the ass. The funny thing is, if I really wanted to, I could have just saved everything for, like, Sunday, but... Alright, standard Peliarch team. I've actually done fairly well against these kinds of teams today, this tournament, so... What I think I'm gonna do is I'm gonna leave with Constantine and Armarouge here. We'll bring Kirito in the back, and Chopper. Naraku would be a good option too, but I think Kirito is the play. In fact, what if instead we go Chopper and Constantine, bring Armarouge and Kirito in the back. In the jungle, welcome to the jungle. Won't you bring me to your knees? In the jungle, welcome to the jungle. Won't you bring me to your knees? Welcome to the jungle. Yes. In the jungle, welcome to the jungle. Won't you bring me to your? It's gonna bring you down. Ugh. The one problem we're gonna run into with this particular team is I have no Spore Answer, especially if that's Terra Dark Amoonguss. This is gonna be a bit rough, potentially. Incineroar and Goldengo. That's not great. That's actually not great. They're trying to bait out my Terra early. Here's the other problem with this as well. If they brought Pelipper in the back, I'm in trouble. We're just gonna go for the E-Force, try to get some chip on that Goldengo, and we're gonna U-turn out. No, we're gonna Tailwind. Honestly, I'm okay with losing Whimsicott right away. Or indeed, honestly, either of these two are kind of expendable. I probably would have been better off leading with Armarouge, though. I'm guessing Pelipper. Amoonguss. They haven't Terra'd yet. They're absolutely baiting out a Protect. I'm gonna double into the Moon. I'm gonna double into the Amoonguss. It's not the smartest play, but they didn't Terra. But that special attack drop is not gonna make a goddamn difference. If I hadn't gotten that parting shot drop, I actually probably would have... They're gonna spore now. They're gonna spore into Indeedee. Alright, just gonna... They're trying to stall out my, stall out my terrain. Incineroar coming in is fine, because that's gonna eat a Moonblast. Make it rain, we'll take out Whimsicott to bring you back down to your sash. There is one thing I could do if I was feeling lucky about the, So we know it's Life Orb. I'm gonna keep Gallade in the back. I'm gonna go for the Armor Cannon here. And we're gonna Terra. I'm gonna try something very stupid here. We're gonna Terra. And we're gonna go for the Armor Cannon. Problem is, if they call this right and I get to sleep, I'm on such a back foot here. Okay, so I need you to not sleep. Yes! This isn't gonna do as much as I would like it to, because I am minus 1 in special attack. They're probably bringing in something that can deal with rain. Because there's no way they'd be dumb enough to bring a Moongus in. So probably Pelipper is in the back. A Moongus again. Okay. Well, I'm still not as fast as I'd like to be. We're gonna go for the Heat Wave. If this lands both... Damn. Live, maybe? No. Well, we're fucked. Ah. Gallade. I can't protect here. So what I'm going to do... I'm going to Expanding Force, that's all I can really do. And I'm going to Sacred Sword into the Amoonguss slot. Sacred Sword into the Amoonguss slot. And they bring in Incineroar. I'm in trouble. If I Psycho Cut into the Goldengo slot and they bring in Incineroar, I'm in trouble. I think I'm cooked either way. I should have brought Cobblepot. Because all they really need to do is, like... Yeah, that. Ah. the shit kicked out of me on day 2. Fuck. It's like, what? 4 in a row now? 3 in a row. We're in a slump now, and I don't like it. Okay. And the easiest play is to go Indeedee Armorers to lead. We could bring Naraku. We could bring Indeedee and Naraku to lead. Or, bring Indeedee Chopper, bring Constantine in the back. And then Kirito. Kirito's kind of our best play against most of this team. Because with that, what I can do is I can... That's kind of the only thing I can see going in here. Is just leading with... Kirito... Sorry, not Kirito. Chopper and Naraku. Just having Kirito in the back. She wants to dance like and I can't get you out of my head. The stench of summer. Okay. So, I mean, like... Fuck! They can get a priority Trick Room off now. That's not good. Now I absolutely have to fucking... Absolutely have to Terra and nuke this thing. Ugh! I'm on a back foot already and I hate it. You know what? We'll Trick. Swap in Indeedee. I need to get that Eviolite off of the Porygon. Problem is now I'm giving it a boost in special attack. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. I mean, I can't take the sash off of their, Icy Wind? On a Trick Room team? Alright, Galade's coming in then. There's no sense in going for the... I'm gonna go into there, and I'm going to fire off a Terra Blast. I might have blown the Terra too soon, but... I couldn't risk them going for a parting shot, and I need to pick this Porygon out. Didn't quite take it out. So, what's going to be important here is I need to preserve Indeedee. Dragapult, that's not good. So Dragapult's gonna outspeed me anyways. But I am gonna swap into Whimsicott. Actually, I should have gone for the Trick Room. Okay, Okay, so I can take out the Porygon. And I'm gonna swap back into Indeedee. That's what I'm gonna do. I have a way out of this. I Tailwind? No, I can't Tailwind. Alright. Swap into Indeedee. I'm gonna Moonblast in the Dragapult slot. I think that's the only way I can get out of this. Oh, wait. I'm Terra Ghost. Oh well. No, I'm not Terra Ghost. I'm Terra Fighting. Forgot I Terra'd. Dumb. Should take out the Dragapult, though. Unfortunately, we're gonna lose Whimsicott to the Ursaluna. Galade's coming in. That's actually fine. That's actually fine. Did they use their Terra already? I can't remember. They didn't. Okay, they might have already used their Terra. Finally got our first W of the stream. We are 1-3. And my number went down because so many people are playing right now. Snow Team. Okay. There's no Trick Room mode. I think we do want to lead with Constantine, though. We'll go Constantine and Armarouge to lead. Like, there is some speed we have to worry about, which is not great, but something. I'm gonna bring Chopper? We have to bring Kirito. And we're obviously just not bringing Naraku to this one. Chopper would probably be the most ideal. It's not great, but it's... Leading with Chopper might have actually been better, because then I could have U-turned out from the... I could have U-turned out, but... Ninetales and Porygon Z. Oh boy, that's not good. Alright, well... I don't know if that's Imprisoned Porygon, that's the problem. Or if that's a Trick Room setting Porygon. I'm going to Imprison, just to be safe. And we're going to go for the Expanding Force, because it's the safe play. Actually, the safe play would have been to... Let's see, you're going to Terra Water or Terra Dark? Terra Normal. Okay, this is just gonna be a nuke then. Unless I get a lucky Terra Blast, unless I get lucky and predict a Terra Blast. There's the Veil. Couldn't avoid that, unfortunately. Uproar. Oh. Well, that brings me down to my Sash. This won't do as much as I would like it to, because the... Wow. I take it back. That would have actually OHKO'd both. Expanding Force. Expanding Force. Can't E-Speed. And indeed, he takes out the Porygon. And Mixed Dragonite's multi-scale, too. I think they forgot about Psychic Terrain. Man, that sucks, because I love using Alolan Ninetales, so, like... So, they're not gonna Sucker Punch. I'm gonna go for the Expanding Force. And... Armor Cannon, I guess. If it lives the E-Force, it's not gonna live the Armor Cannon, that's for sure. Because unfortunately, even if that's max speed Decidueye, it's not gonna outspeed Armarouge, who doesn't have a nickname because I put him in the battle party before, or I registered him for the tournament before I could give him a nickname. Before I even thought to give him a nickname. Battle against Dylan. Okay, we got a pledge team. I actually worked against one of these on the ladder. So I know oh, not on the ladder, in Showdown to practice. So, Chopper and Constantine lead. We bring Cobblepot in the back. And Kirito. Yeah, Kirito. Because they're going for pledges here. We U-turn out. We set up the Trick Room. I think the safest play is going to be to switch into Cobblepot here. Now, of course, if they predict this and they don't go into pledges, things might go a little more pear-shaped, but I think we can handle this. The Smeargle does put a monkey into... Okay. If they lead with Farigiraf, we go for the Imprison. If they lead with the pledges... Farigiraf and Incineroar. Okay. That's bad. I guess we're in prison. I guess we're going for the Imprison. Fine. It's fine. We can work around this. Imprison. I'm gonna U-turn out. This Imprison might not last as long as I'd like it to. Alright, bringing Empoleon in. It's driving crazy. Oh! Oh! Wait, Fire Pledge. What? I thought they were gonna go for the knockoff. Huh. Alright. Parablast the Ensign. We want a Water Pledge. We want to Icy. I'm going to Ice Beam the Farigiraf. Or, yeah. See, them going for the Imprison was actually smart. I guess Superior? Primarina. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. It won't be very effective. I wish I would have Terra'd Empoleon. But if I can get a freeze, might have something. Didn't quite take it out. Freeze? No. Oh, you parting shot at the wrong Pokemon! Oh, no! Because now I can Trick Room. You just set me up, brother. If they got Superior, they just set me up. Ursaluna. That was actually smart. That's actually really smart. Okay. Terra Blast. They're gonna protect. Terra Blast. Water Pledge. Because we gotta get rid of the Ursaluna. I can't afford to set up a Trick Room. Yeah, because again, they set me up. They gave me the perfect... That maybe takes Indeedee down with Sack, which is fine. They bring in Incineroar, they set me up even further. They bring in Farigiraf, I can nuke it. So I'm +3 now. Alright, we're gonna Flash Cannon the Primarina. We win. Like, this team actually does very well against Pledge teams. Especially Grass Pledge. Or, sorry, the... So, yeah, we know Indeedee takes out Incineroar. It's a 2-hit KO. Oh. Well. That's unfortunate. I don't know if that crit mattered, to be honest. We might lose, Fire Pledge doesn't do anything. Now we got Farigiraf. Dude, honestly. Terra Blast. Flash Cannon. Their only hope was is gonna be a double protect, and that's only gonna save them so much. Because I'm faster no matter what. I didn't have to set up the Tailwind. They have nothing to protect the Farigiraf from the onslaught to come. Yeah, Indeedee must have had a special attack drop somewhere that I missed. Oh, yeah, from the Moonblast. Doi. I'm an idiot. I didn't even reveal Kirito. That's the thing. All right, that makes us what? 2 and 6? 2 and 5? Two and 5. We're 2 and 5 right now. And we are actually starting to climb a little. Didn't we face you already? Oh boy. Oh boy. I think we faced you yesterday. Oh, that's not great. No! Wait, did we face you today? We faced you at some point. Or this team, at least. Okay. Easiest play would be to go Chopper Kirito. They can handle anything that's not Goldengo. So we need either Armarouge or Naraku to handle that. Constantine. We could bring Cobblepot. Because Cobblepot does very well into this team. I just have to... If I bring Cobblepot, I cannot Terra. I cannot Terra until... I have to save the Terra for Cobblepot. I have to. I think we faced you today. Huh. Well, that's not good. Alright. I think the safe play is to double into the, Yeah. Safe play is going to be the U-turn out, so we'll break the sash on Excadrill. I'm going to Terrastalize. Hope it's not Terra... Hope it's not Terra flying... If they protect their, Oh, I said I wasn't gonna Terra anyone but fucking... I'm an idiot. What was the first thing I said before this battle started? We saved the Terra for Cobblepot. I'm guessing Terra flying. Yeah, okay. So if they go for the flying Terra Blast, we might be in trouble. Shit. Well, that brings you down to your Sash. Unless your Life Orb. No, your Sash. Falls. Ah, damn. Well, that's a good start. Actually. We might be cooked. We might be cooked on this one. Because I have Indeedee and Empoleon. I can't Terra Empoleon. Their smartest play would be to, just double into Empoleon. Like, an Earthquake will take out both. Basically, I have to hope the spread damage is enough to save me, but even then... Yeah. I fucked that up. I fucked that up royally. I have to hope Cobblepot's faster than the Tyranitar. Because if he's not, I'm done. I'm already down 1 to 2, so... And I've got, like, no HP. Okay, I'm faster. Can I freeze? Nah. Doesn't matter if I freeze. Doesn't matter if I freeze, I'm done. I can't get through this. If I had waited, or maybe led with Cobblepot, I think I could have had a chance. Especially since that's probably Sandvale Chomp. Alright, 2 and 6 for day 2. No. Now we're 2 and 5. Our rating didn't change, actually. Mono Bug Team. Okay. This is someone just doing this for fun. So we go Cobblepot and Armarouge. I'm gonna bring Constantine in the back. And Chopper's just not useful here, so we're gonna bring Kirito. He's the only one we got left that really has any kind of potential use here. Yeah, this is just a team someone's using for the lulz. Although, I mean... if you're going that, if you got that far with a mono bug team, I'm legitimately impressed. So I mean, all right. Well, we are going to go for the heat wave, and we're gonna water pledge the. We're gonna flash cannon the Cleavor because I have a feeling that's entrainment. Flash cannon is the safest play here. Okay. Well, I should have gone for the armor cannon then. That's unfortunate. We are gonna lose Armor Rouge here because there's no way he's living a Stone Axe. And I think Stone Axe sets up rocks too. Fine. It's fine. Although I no longer have a focus sash either. I think... Do I want to bring in Edie or Gallade? I think I want to bring Gallade. Yeah, I want to bring Gallade. No, Indeedee. We Terra Blast, we double into the slots, into the other slot. Volcarona. Okay, so the safest play would be double Terra Blast. Because they have not, they still have their Terra. And the double could be Terra Grass. It's Terra Grass. Terra Fire. I should have gone for the Water Pledge. Shit. I played it too safe there. God damn it. Yeah, they're expecting the Expanding Force. That did a lot. So this is gonna hurt. This is going to hurt. It's gonna take... Well, it's not gonna take a D down to the sash because there's no sash to use. The good news is, I can... And Volion might be able to take out the... Oh, didn't fly. Okay. So Volcarona is faster than... Okay, we're gonna use Psycho Cut into Volcarona. And I'm gonna Terra Blast the Araquanid. I might have to go without Terra here. Vikavolt, okay. Interesting choice. Doesn't quite take it out. That thing is beefy. Live. Shit. Ah. Even, in fact, even with the Assault Vest, that's gotta be Specs Volcarona. Basically, my only hope here is a Heat Wave miss. And there's no way they didn't count for that if it's Specs. So that is absolutely a bulky Araquanid. I can't take it out from this range. Basically... Overheat. Overheat miss would have saved me too, but yeah. That was a rough one. That was rough. Hey, hey. It's 24. So we've done 24 battles so far. So the next one's gonna be our 10th battle. Oh. I mean, it's probably a hard Trick Room team, but it kind of forced me to bring Constantine in the front. And none of these really wanna... There's no reason to bring Naraku. I don't think there's any reason to bring Chopper. So I think that means we gotta go probably Kirito, Cobblepot, and Armarouge. And bringing Armarouge is not ideal. In fact, you know what? Let's leave with Cobblepot and Constantine and bring Kirito and Armarouge in the back. Farigiraf and Incineroar. Okay. That's fine. We know Indeedee outspeeds. They can't fake out. I get a +2. Or, yeah, I get a +2. Prison, Water Pledge. They're gonna probably swap. Nope, they just don't know about terrains. So we just kind of shut them down right away. Wow! Beefy. Alright, well, Terra Blast. And I'm gonna go for the Flash Cannon to Farigiraf. Save my Terra for an emergency. Doesn't quite take it out. Does activate their berry. So basically, their only hope is to try to whittle down Indeedee. Calm Mind. A sweeping set, interesting. Alright, so they probably have gold Ursaluna. Okay. Alright, I'm gonna Terra here. I'm gonna use the Flash Cannon on Farigiraf again. It could be Terra Water Ursaluna, which would be bad, because I mean I Terra'd the wrong Pokemon. But I can live most of what that Ursaluna can throw at me. I could even, as long as it's not Life Orb, I could probably live an Earth Power badly. But they Terra Normal. So, yeah, Indeedee's kind of taking you out. Indeedee's gonna take you out for a nice steak dinner and never call you back. Oh, it lived. Okay, that's fine. I mean, we might lose Cobblepot in exchange. Or they go for the Blood Moon straight into Indeedee, not realizing I'm... Oh, no, okay. They Blood Moon into Napoleon. Holy fuck, that did a lot! Even with a crit! That's Life Orb. Oh, shit. Okay. That still did a lot! That was resisted! Alright, well, Expanding Force. And, Flash Cannon, I guess. But that did so much! Okay, so Indeedee's taking all of that. That's game. So Terra Blast, Water Pledge. Yeah. Didn't even bring Naraku to this one. I'm gonna have to change some stuff around on this team if I want to use it for another Grand Challenge, I think, but it's a solid team, I would say. Okay, now I'm worried. I'm gonna lead with Naraku. Whenever I lead with Naraku, I am legitimately worried. So Naraku, Chopper. Constantine in the back. I think we either bring Armarouge. Cobblepot's actually not terrible here, but Armarouge helps deal with their Rillaboom. And actually, yeah, no, Armarouge. Alright. I think in most situations here, unless they bring in Goldengo, I think we swap out Naraku. I really hope I really hope Stu isn't stream sniping me. I doubt I'm big enough to be stream sniped, but I'm probably just obscure enough where I could probably get away with saying what I want to do on stream, but without worrying about getting stream sniped, but yeah. Alright, Stu, what you got? Well, Dengo and Talonflame. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. They're gonna Terra. Probably. Alright. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball. I'm gonna Tailwind. Hope to God they don't have dual Wing Beat. They don't go for the dual Wing Beat. Terra Steel. Okay, so this is gonna hurt. This is gonna fucking hurt. I should have Terra'd. I should have Terra'd. Okay, so they got their own Terra up, or their own Tailwind up. That actually did decent damage. That might be sashed. Alright, so we do lose both, unfortunately. Kinda lame, but what we got. They're gonna swap, I would say. I brought Kiriko, right? I brought Armarouge, right? Okay, that's actually better. That's actually better, to be honest. Well, their Armarouge is gonna be faster than mine. Oh, sorry, their Goldengo is probably gonna be faster than mine. Not bringing Kirito is not the worst thing that could have happened, but we're gonna Terra Blast the Goldengo, and I'm gonna go for an Expanding Force. Because unless they bring an Incin, which they didn't, I know that Indeedee will outspeed the Goldengo if they don't have a flying move, because that Talonflame took no damage. Yep. They didn't know. Or they didn't think about it. They just immediately put in the damage. I should have gone... Oh, did I go for the Expanding Force, or did I go for the Heat Wave? I think I went for the Expanding Force. Which will... Unless that's Sash Talonflame, that will take it out. Usually... Yeah, Talonflame on Covert Cloak. Running Brave Bird is definitely a strategy when Gale Wings requires Talonflame to be at full health at all times. Now it's just an issue of who's left. Annihilate, that's not good. That's not good for me, actually. Mousehold's even worse. I mean, I can Expanding, I can double Expanding Force, but Annihilate's probably taking out at least one of us. I doubt they'll go for the final Gambit. If they do, really the best I can hope is they go into Indeedee. I doubt they'll double into Indeedee, though. Annihilate is faster. The safest play would be to go for a Ghost move into Armor Rouge. And Maushold will be faster, absolutely, even especially under Tailwind. We both set up Tailwind turn 1, so basically speeds don't matter. Okay, so they're protecting with Maushold. I should have gone for Trick Room. Didn't quite take it out. Citrus Berry, so it's not Final Gambit Annihilate. Close combat, that takes me down to my sash. Actually, didn't even take me down to my sash. Wow. So yeah, we didn't quite sweep it, but you know, despite the rough start, we pulled through. Terra Blast, the Armor Cannon. That's game. They got nothing. Even if they maybe hope for a double. They went for... Okay, Fate Maushold is actually an interesting choice. But, yeah, I think they... That is a bulky-ass Maushold, Jesus. But it's an interesting choice, because that means that probably was Final Gambit Annihilate. That had to have been Final Gambit Annihilate. That's the only explanation I can think of for why Indeedee didn't go down, because that close combat should have brought me down to my sash. Alright. 5 more battles to go, and then we're done for the night. With the Grand Challenge. That's not great. That's not great for me. We're gonna go Naraku. And do we want to go Naraku and Constantine? Or we want to go Naraku and Chopper? I think we want to go Naraku and Chopper. Naraku and Chopper to lead. We have to bring Kirito in the back. In the last slot. Actually, do we have to bring Kirito in the last slot? Or could we bring... I think we can get away with bringing Cobblepot. So let's go Armor Rouge and Cobblepot. We'll leave Kirito behind on this one. No way now, baby. All I know is that to me, you look like you're having fun. Open up your loving arms, watch out, here I come. You spin me right around, baby, right around like a record, baby, right round, round, round. You spin me. Bringing Talonflame on a Psy-Spam team is an interesting idea too, because like all your offensive moves, if they're flying stab, are going to not work under psychic terrain. We do not Terra. 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 Fuck, we got a Terra. That's gonna be a fast. That's gonna be a Turbo Bear. They're gonna probably Terra normal here, or Terra water. They could also Terra water. Terra water is basically the only thing that guarantees their safety. And it's Terra normal. Okay, so this is Specs with the Terra boost. This might take out. This might take out their. This might take out their bear. Unless it's Assault Vest. Assault Vest is pretty much the only way this is surviving. And that might have even been iffy. Okay, we gotta swap. We gotta swap and we gotta break that, Incineroar. That's certainly a choice. Alright, we're bringing Armarouge in. I'm gonna U-turn out. Break that Gale Wings. At this point, Armarouge is just a fall guy, I think. Dual Wing Beat misses. That's clutch. You turn out, break the, That might be Leftovers Talonflame, though, so let's not count our chickens before they hatch. And we're gonna bring Empoleon in. Actually, we could bring Zoroark in. I'm gonna bring Empoleon in. Because in case it's Leftovers. So they know this is not the Zoroark. Or is it? No. They know this isn't Zoroark. They know the other one is the Zoroark now. Okay, it's not Leftovers. It's gotta be Covert Cloak then. Flare Blitz. That's... Jesus. Well, that doesn't quite take it out. Incineroar is faster. Wow, okay. That Incineroar has quite a bit of speed. So they didn't bring Sneasler, which means I can actually safely, well, they could have brought Sneasler. Maybe they could have brought Sneasler expecting me to have, expecting me to bring Whimsicott. Or not Whimsicott, Indeedee. Okay, so they did bring Sneasler. Alright, we're just gonna go for the Shadow Ball. Because I'm faster. Actually. I might be faster, yeah. I'm gonna go for the Water Pledge and the Talonflame. Because I think we lose, Dual Wing Beat. Wait. How? Dual Wing Beats... Gale Wing's only supposed to work at full health. Max speed, maybe? Well, that's unfortunate. Gotta be fast. Damn. Ugh. Okay, so I need to check the stats here real quick. Cause like max speed Talonflame. So just go max speed Jolly Nature. Change this to Hisuian Zoroark. Max speed Timid Nature. 178 versus... Yeah, that's definitely faster. I grossly underestimated that. I grossly underestimated how fast that would be. I grossly miscalculated that speed. Ugh, Sneasler continues to be the bane of this team's existence. Like, having the terrain might have helped me, but Here's the thing, as long as it's not in full health, it's no longer priority. And it just relies on Talonflame's natural speed. Betty Flores. Flores? What the fuck is this team? Because there's no Tailwind setter, so that's gotta be Scarf Adaptability. There's a Sun setter, because Whimsicott can set Sun. But, because we see fucking... We gotta leave Naraku. We could go Cobblepot. We could go Armor Rouge. Give them a nice little bait. We'll leave Constantine behind for this. So, do we want Chopper, or do we want Kirito is the question. We have to bring maybe we don't have to bring Cobblepot. I mean, it's better, because Cobblepot just has a better match than that Charizard, but if it's Sunny Day, I don't know if we really want to do that. See, here's the problem. I have to basically bait out the, they fall for the bait. Annihilate. Oh, falls. Well, that's not good. So we led with Armor Rouge, so... Can I Shadow Ball? I'm gonna Shadow Ball. And I'm going to Protect. So if that's Final Gambit... That's Final Gambit, and I didn't bring, Basically, you have to assume at all times that Annihilate is Final Gambit. Actually, I should have tricked the specs on him. Not that it matters, but yeah. Oh, they were going for Rage Fist. I showed my hand, though. That's the problem. So that Whimsicott is pure support. I could actually, if I wanted to... I'm going to send in Empoleon. And I'm going to go for the Expanding Force into Sneasler. It's a gamble. It's a gamble. Especially if they have Indeedee in the back. But they're going to go for the Tailwind. Actually, no, they don't even have to go for the Tailwind. They can just... Oh. They're gonna Terra. If they Terra Dark, I might be in trouble. Okay, they're Terra Darking. Damn it, should have gone for the Armor Cannon. So the Tailwind, because they don't know if I have Whimsicott. Well, now they know I have Whimsicott, but... Wow! It's not gonna matter, because, like, Sneasler still outspeeds me, but... Okay, we're gonna go for the Flash Cannon into Sneasler, and I'm gonna Protect. It's a gamble. Actually, what if we Ice Beam? No, we need the Stab. They could easily swap into Indeedee now. I'm gonna Protect. They didn't swap into Indeedee. What? Damn. So I haven't Terra'd yet, so they don't know if I'm bringing in the actual Gallade or not. So I could fuck with them. I could fuck with them and actually bring in Gallade now. I think that's what I'm gonna do. We'll go for the Heat Wave to be safe. We'll go for the Heat Wave. It's the safest play. In case they call my bluff and they attack in a Gallade. But they can't afford to ignore Armarouge. That's the problem. Actually, they kind of can. They kind of can. I should have Terra'd. Okay, that was the safest play they could have made. I don't outspeed. Okay. That's fine. It's not great, but it's fine. This can hit the Whimsicott and burn. Ah, fuck, it missed. Well, that's not good. How many turns of Tailwind do we have left? Oops. It's their last turn of Tailwind, so I'm gonna double protect here. So now they know this isn't the Zoroark. So now the Tailwind's gone. We're gonna go for the Sacred Sword and the Sneasler. And the Heat Wave. Okay. There's the Tailwind. I should have gone for the Psycho Cut into Whimsicott in case that's sashed. Are you fucking serious? Ah! Okay. I'm gonna double protect. Their safest play is going to always be the Throat Chop. And the problem is... The problem is, Gallade doesn't have enough bulk to be able to... Even if I Terra, Gallade just doesn't have the bulk to survive this. Last turn of Tailwind too. Doesn't matter at this point, I don't think. I don't want to Shadow Ball. I mean, I want a Shadow Ball, but I don't want to. It's kind of my only hope. gonna live that. I just got no bulk on this team. If at some point I had gone into the Whimsicott instead of trying to focus so much on that Sneasler. I don't know, I mean, like, big problem that was not bringing Whimsicott in, I think, for sure. Like, I probably could have brought Whimsicott in instead of Cobblepot. I probably could have afforded Whimsicott instead of Cobblepot. Okay, I mean, obviously it's a rain team. I don't know if I want to bring Naraku in on this. They got 3 separate Tailwind setters. Chopper. Do we want to bring Cobblepot? We'll bring Cobblepot. And then we want Indeedee Gallade. We want Indeedee Gallade. Ursaluna Weavile. Bring Constantine? I don't think I did. Oh, I did. I did bring Constantine. We're just gonna Tailwind. And we'll I'm gonna Terra Blast the Ursaluna in case it's Terra Water. Now, this is the dangerous play. This is the dangerous play, because if they have that Pelipper in the back, I got a problem. If they got that Corviknight in the back, I got a problem. The other problem is I don't really have any super effective answer for Corviknight. Ice Spinner. In the Whimsicott. That's fine. That's fine. Didn't quite take it out. That was a crit, too. That's Assault Vest. Alright, we're gonna bring Indeedee in. Because Indeedee will outspeed. And they can't use priority. So we're gonna Terra Blast the Weavile. No, we're gonna Terra Blast. We're gonna the Expanding Force, actually. And we're gonna Flash Cannon the Weavile, which is probably sashed. Ice Spinner's gonna hurt, and that's gonna get rid of my terrain, unfortunately, but... Thankfully, I actually do have some bulk invested in this team. That's sashed. Yeah, we knew that was gonna be sashed. We're gonna have to play a little sneaky here. Might involve... I don't wanna... Okay. Okay. I'm gonna Terra Blast the Weavile. And we're gonna go for the Ice Beam to try to freeze the Archaludon. Because we know that Weavile is slower under Tailwind. It could go for the Protect. Or they could Terra. I'm guessing Terra Electric. So I don't have an answer for electric types outside of just raw damage. But that also means that that is probably sturdy or stalwart. Ice Shard. Ugh, I hadn't considered that. I hadn't considered Ice Shard. The good news is, my sash is still intact. I think. My sash is still intact, which is fine-ish. That has to be sturdy. And this is gonna fucking hurt. It could also be stalwart. Pelipper, that's bad. Thank you for the like, Liam, I appreciate it. Thank you for the likes. Okay. So I think I have one more turn of Tailwind. I go for the Terra Blast into Pelipper, and Sacred Sword the Archaludon. That's all I got. Now, thankfully, Pelipper's bulk is in its physical defenses. The real problem is going to be if that's max speed Archaludon. Okay, well, they just protect. We know it's not a sash, but it's going to have some bulk probably, or not. I think we just saved our run there. Holy shit. So, the real issue is going to be if that is... It's not Assault Vest, I don't think. Or it could be Assault Vest. It could be Assault Vest. But if that's max speed, that might outspeed Delayed. That might outspeed Delayed. Thankfully, we didn't get the Tailwind up, but... Ooh! That crit definitely saved us, though. Okay, that's not Assault Vest at all. And delayed faster. So it's not Stamina, it's not Assault Vest, that was a sturdy Archaludon. That got a little hairy there. That got a little fucking when Harry met Sally. Alright. This is our last battle of the night. Let's see if we can end on a W. What the fuck? Okay, so this is a 2-2-2 team. The Arcanine's a weird choice. Okay. I'm gonna leave with Chopper and Cobblepot. We'll bring Kirito in the back. Kirito always comes for this. Phrasing. Jesus Christ. I think we leave Naraku behind. I think we leave Armarouge behind, which means Constantine. You're our last slot. Because here's the thing. Kirito handles most of this team very well. Pelipper and Archaludon. Okay, so Peliarch to lead. Not ideal. But we can break... We can break the Pelipper's sash. So I'm going to set up the Tailwind. I'm not going to Terra. And we're going to Ice Beam the Pelipper. So we can get a freeze. That's cool. At the very least, we break Pelipper's sash. That's fine. Yeah, not doubling into that, not attacking that Archaludon is a strategy. Not a particularly good one, but it's a strategy. Thank God for that assault vest. Alright. We're gonna see if that's sturdy. Special attack drop is good. Okay, so it's not sturdy, which means we can send in Gallade safely. The Hurricane was certainly a choice. Okay, so it's faster. Not great, but the good news is I have Indeedee in the back. Indeedee will be faster, and I can go for the Terra Blast into Pelipper. It's just an issue of whether or not Gallade is faster than that. Alright, we will not Terra yet. They have not revealed their Terra, that's the other thing. I'm gonna Sacred Sword the Arch. And we're gonna Terra Blast the Pelipper. If they Terra Fairy, or Terra Electric, I basically have to hope for a crit. It's Terra Fairy, I'm in trouble. Terra... Oh, I should have gone for Psycho Cut. Okay, so they're expecting the Expanding Force, which is fine. Not ideal, but it's fine. I hope they're stupid enough to go into Indeedee. No. No. Oh! Bitch, I lived! Dozo. Okay. Time to do something stupid. Time to do something stupid. I don't know how I lived that. Because that was... I think that was a +2. Unless they don't have a lot of... Unless they don't have a lot of special attack investment. Oh, balls. I mean, there's no way that's not vested. Yeah. That brings me down to my sash. Oh! What? You went into Indeedee? I mean, that brings me... Okay, I mean, Dondozo gets an attack now. Oh, it just swapped. Alright. Oh, it protected, that's right. Okay, Expanding Force. I don't know if that takes it out, though. That's the problem. Okay, so there... That was the worst mistake they could have made. Because if this crits... Actually, I don't even think... I think it takes it out even if it doesn't crit. Although it is faster now. It is faster now. That is something I hadn't considered. I need Expanding Force to crit, basically. That is luck. Okay. I'm faster still. Shit. I needed that. I needed a crit there to win. I needed Gallade specifically to crit. Honestly, I should have just made the safe play and gone for the Psycho Cut, because there was no situation where they didn't expect me to go for the Sacred Sword. I got played like a fiddle there. It's supposed to be 15. Okay. What is this? Okay, well, Naraku leads as always. I'm gonna put Armarouge in the very last slot. No, we're gonna put Gallade in the very last. I want to put Gallade in the very last slot. I'm gonna put Armarouge. So Constantine, Chopper, Armarouge. We can't bring Kirito to this one. Oh, but we need Kirito. Shit. Okay. What if we leave Constantine behind? So we go Naraku, Chopper. It's not ideal. We need Kirito, though. There's no situation where we don't need Kirito. But we also need Armarouge. Actually, do we need Armarouge? I don't think we do. So, Constantine... Oh no, we need Armarouge for the fake out. Kirito, Armarouge. We'll leave Constantine behind because we got no choice. We need the speed control. Actually, we could have used Trick Room for that. Well, that's not good. That was like the worst lead. Okay, let's just Terra Blast the Whimsicott to break its sash. And actually... Hey, Chaos Stars, how you doing? Do we want to go Ninetales or do we want to go Whimsicott? I think we want to go Ninetales. I'm gonna Tailwind. Hisuian Zoroark, yep. I seriously hope you're not the person I'm facing. Yep. Terra Water. Oh, they don't know yet. Okay. Why would it be? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if there's a stream. I don't know. Some reason I keep thinking stream snipers are going to be a thing to worry about. My name is the same on this? Ah, okay. Fair enough. I don't know. That did so much. Alright. We're going to Shadow Ball again, because that's all we can really do. And we're going to U-turn out. Preserve our Whimsicott. But yeah, Hisuian Zoroark on a Psy Spam team. It was an idea I've been playing around with since they re-announced Reg H. Or since they announced Return of Reg H. So... I gotta keep reminding myself, though, like, I'm not a big enough streamer to have to worry about stream snipers. Like, you'd have to really go out of your way to find me. I know, I tried an idea in Reg H, considered for the GC. Nice, yeah. Okay. So we both had the same idea. Primarina, okay. That's not great. But I have a Kirito. I have a Kirito for just this situation. I goes wild because he had the same plan. Oh, nice, yeah. Take a common team archetype, throw in Zoroark, yeah. Okay, so I just gotta hope they didn't decide... Oh, wait, no, it doesn't matter if they decided to, because... Armarouge is fast... Or not Armarouge. Naraku is faster. Naraku is my Zoroark. I mean, they know now that it's Zoroark. Yeah. Fast size spam, I should clarify as well, yeah. Okay. We haven't Terra'd yet, so we can kind of use this to our advantage. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball into Whimsicott. We're gonna Terra and Leaf Blade into Primarina. You did with, Peliarch? Nice. Is it Peliarch, or are you using Politoed as your rain setter? I think unless that's max speed Primarina, which it very rarely is. Pelipper, yeah. So you brought out Peliarch. That's a nice strategy, actually. Oh no, not my special attack. Yeah, no, especially in a meta where, like, Wide Guard is a thing. Or, sorry, where, not Wide Guard. Where Expanding Force and Heat Wave are gonna be way more common. Like, not a lot of people expect the Wide Guard. Alright, I'm gonna swap. It's a big game. You know what? No, I'm not gonna swap, actually. I'm gonna go for the Shadow Ball, and I'm gonna go for the Sacred Sword. Yeah. They expected me to swap. They expected me to swap. Oh, damn. They expected the swap. Oh. Oh no. That's all they got left. I didn't even reveal my... I didn't even break my Zoroark's illusion. Where are we at? Playing mind games to be tanky? I'm actually curious now. Umbreon. Oh. Oh, okay. Alright, some debuffs for your opponent. Nice. I think that's our last one. Why am I still searching for opposing trainers? I've done my 30 battles. What is going on? Why am I still getting battles? Not that I'm complaining, but what the fuck? Chopper? Is this our Chaladon real? Yeah, I know that feeling. Okay. Naraku Constantine to lead. Always bring Naraku on this one. I think we can actually leave Kirito behind for this, so we'll bring Armarouge and Cobblepot. Oh, it's this guy. It's a stream I just lurked away from. Oh, no way. That's crazy. I hope you muted them so you're not getting a streamer off. Oh, this is someone. Oh wow, okay. No spoilers, please. I'm gonna do this on my own merits there. But damn, I appreciate that, bud. Oh, that's crazy. You get to see both sides of it. That is crazy. I mean, how often do you get to do that, though? Alright. Sneasler and Incineroar. Surprisingly more than... Oh, interesting. Alright, so... what I'm going to do here... Oh, shit. Well, that went out the window. Now they know to go into... Yeah, nothing's gonna want to eat this, so, fuck it. We're just gonna go for the E-Force. No, we're gonna go for the Terror. We're gonna go for the Trick Room. We're gonna go for the Trick Room. Which is a dumbass fucking idea, but... Oh, thank God for that sash. It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Yeah, that's fair. No, that was a very good call by leading with Incineroar. That was a very good call. Okay, we're bringing Empoleon in, which is a dumb strategy. Bringing actual Empoleon in. And we're gonna go for... Trick? And I'm gonna Terra Blast the Sneasler. Damn! Damn, that was a good call. Ugh. Well... Now I have to trick into the... I have to trick into that, so let's... You know what? Fuck it. Armarouge. We're gonna Heat Wave. Even though this is a very dumb idea. This is a very dumb... Better idea. Better idea. We're gonna trick on the Incineroar. And we're gonna swap into Empoleon. It's a dumb idea. It's a very stupid idea, but we're gonna try this. See if it works. See if they take the bait. The stupidest decision I could have made was going for that, Okay, so they're expecting me to try to trick the Specs. I lose my Assault Vest, but that's passable. Alright. The good news is I have not Terra'd yet. Wait, what's the item I tricked on me? Assault Vest. So I can't trick anymore. But I can Terra Blast the Incin. Or I could Terra Blast the Sneasler. Or I could trick... Oh, I can't trick that. Right, that would defeat the purpose. Alright, we're going to... go for that. Actually... We're gonna Shadow Ball the Sneasler. And I'm gonna Water Pledge the Incin. I am, yes, but... I should have actually Terra'd. I should have actually Terra'd there. Yeah. Yeah, I'm done. I'm cooked. Because, there's no way that, there's no way that Incin is... Oh. This is the last turn of Trick Room, so they're gonna protect. They don't even need to protect, that's the thing. A knockoff will most likely take out my Armarouge because it is max speed. Yeah, they didn't really need to protect, but it was a smart play. Yeah. Ah. I wonder, are we still getting... did they glitch the global challenge? Because I feel like I should have had... That should have been my 15 for today. Okay. One of them didn't count, so that's weird. That's very weird that one of them did not count. Which was a way to check my my win-loss rate. Alright, well, we're not done quite yet, because we still got some time. Let's see what the outbreaks are for today. Besides the event Armarouge stuff. Are there any Wingull or Pelipper? I don't think so. We got a lot of flying types right now. Jongmolo is nice. Yes, that's how I pronounce the Pokemon's name. Jongmolo. Okay, we have Minior, Pikipek. I kind of want to reset for Pelipper still. Vullaby. Do I still have my... Well, no, my flying sandwich from yesterday isn't still going on. Alright, I am going to roost up right here at the Ground Blight Shrine. I'm gonna make a sandwich. I'm gonna try to reset for Pelipper outbreaks. I'm gonna remember correctly. What's flying? What's flying? I think I bookmarked the Reddit page for this one. There we go. Sandwich recipes without herba. Alright, flying is 2 eggs, 4 rice, 1 salt. And we got nothing else to do. I could also do some Reg J ladder. I could do that, but... That's crazy, though, that I got an extra... I feel like I got an extra battle there. Alright, so it's 4 rice. Was it 4 rice, 2 egg? So, 2 egg, 4 rice. Right? Am I right? Is that what it is? 2 egg, 4 rice. Yep. And 1 salt. Alright. I got a couple hours to kill, and I really do want a marked shiny Pelipper. And this is a little trick I picked up on these rice sandwiches to try to contain everything. But it's not going to work here, so we'll just... Because I'm sorry, with these eggs, with how these are... In fact, you can't put them cut side down. Look! It's a frog with a nose. Or like, that's a Politoed! It's a very white Politoed. There's a bar and a bar in the stone. Alright. Now, the annoying part. We gotta... Oh, no, we gotta turn off the internet. We gotta turn off our clock internet sync. Oops, that's not the button. Y button. Y button. Jumpluff. Okay. So, we're looking specifically for Pelipper just because it's easier to spot. I know I have a Pelipper that I'm using. Because I got a tournament I'm doing tomorrow. That's not using the Psy-Spam team. Oh shit! I actually get second and third chances at the Chi-Yu. That's crazy, because that didn't work last time I tried that. That didn't work when I tried it for Wo-Chen. Nothing. We've got a Flamigo. And Prosciutto if I want to make a Flying Encounter 3 sandwich. Gyarados, not the water flying we were looking for. I'm just gonna do a quick full lap, just in case. Because Wingull and Pelipper will both be on the western Paldean Sea, while Wingull will be south, Pelipper will be north, since north is technically supposed to be closer to the end game. Alright. Gonna keep going here. By the way, Chaos, if you're still in here, if you wanna just let the if you're still lurking the other streamers thing, just let them know I said GG. Just let them know. Sorry, Kira says GG. Told him about that. He had a. Ah, that's crazy though. Yeah. Yeah, no, they played very well, though. Kilowattrel. I'm very tempted, because I actually really like Kilowattrel. Murkrow, no thank you. Alright. I actually gotta remember to set an alarm for tomorrow morning, because I gotta head down to Toronto for a local. I'm still trying to figure out though, like why I got an extra battle. Sharkadet. Knew that name, trust my own house party cause nobody can. I know I'm not the one you thought you knew. Trying to slowly make a team. Hey, you know what? I mean, there's nothing wrong with taking your time, you know, following the meta and making sure. Yeah. I'll never fall in line, become another victim of your conformity and back down. It depends on how Reg J will be. Yeah. From what I'm hearing, it's a lot of Arceus so far. I mean, I have an Arceus team that I'm using. Arceus Zamazenta. Because my team was solid for Reg I. Yeah, I get it. And a lot of people are just reusing Regulation J teams since... Sorry, Regulation I teams for Regulation J, because you can either go 2 Mythicals, 2 Restricteds, or a Mythical and a Restricted, you know? There's no... I think even the last time the Pokemon Company did a Mythicals are legal format. Yeah. Actually, do you want to see what do you want to see the team I've been testing for Regulation J? Give me a sec to just do a quick check here. Don't count on me. I'll do it again. So this is my Regulation J team right now. We have Carl. I think I've told you about this team. You might have. It's possible. So yeah, we have Arceus, Hisuian, Zoroark. Oh shit, we got two. We have 2 of the distant past mons here. So Naraku, you need a new label. It might have, yeah. Oh wait, no, I can just give you the effort ribbon. Oh no, but Wilson has that. Shit. Ah, we'll figure something out. I think it does, yeah. Never fall in line. Waste my time. You know what? You know what would be actually funny? If instead of the distant past, I were to use, to give Naraku the gourmet ribbon. And grab the paste. Oh yeah, sure. I'm more than happy to take a look at those. Doing a showdown replay. Nice. But yeah, with the Reg J team, the amount of people who kept clicking into the Annihilates, who kept clicking into the Zora, sorry, the amount of Annihilate players who kept clicking Final Gambit. You like that meme? Ah, nice. A fine addition to my collection. Hey, I mean, like, if you got a good matchup. Oh, okay, we have Wingull. Wingull is fine. It's not ideal, but it's fine. It's especially on a beach, so I'm gonna quickly turn the internet. Oh shit, that's right. Links don't work. Here, yeah, it's my bad. Hang on. Hang on. I'm gonna temporarily give you VIP. I'm gonna temporarily give you VIP privileges for this. There. So you can post links in chat just right now. Tripod on the floor, go. Okay, so still got the Wingull. Alright. Yeah, okay, I remember this now. Yeah. Like, really the only member of this team that doesn't want to lose its ability is Bronzong, but it's not the end of the world if it does, right? So this is actually a really solid team. Bronzong is your Weezing pivot. Ah, okay. So you never have Bronzong and Weezing at the same time. Smart. Yeah. Hey, where are the Wingull? Oh, this is perfect. This is a perfect spot to do this. I'm actually gonna put Carl on. I'm gonna put Carl in my team real quick. Because I want to get Carl the Gourmet ribbon. Because the Volcarona has been put. Oh, yeah, no, Volcarona is just really good for redirection in general, and just like especially in like Reg G, Volcarona saw a lot of play. At least at the locals I went to. Alright, so this is not the most ideal hunt to go for. Yeah. You know, like Volcarona is just a good all-purpose mon. Like there was one of the battles I had today, I swear someone had Specs Volcarona. No, it couldn't have been Specs Volcarona actually. Yeah, it might have been Specs Volcarona actually. Might have been. I can't remember. But yeah, try to guess where the nickname on the Arceus came from. Carl, that kills people. That's always my go-to from Llamas with Hats, because that's the only... It's a decent CSR counter and a big Zama counter. Oh, yeah, no. Like, Ho-Oh had a bit of a niche as a Zama counter in general, but yeah. No, I could see that. Because you get that special bulk. You get that special bulk built up. It also does pretty well into... Actually, probably does better into, Cali Ice. Because unless they Terra Fire out of that... Or Terra Water. Well, Force. Alright. What do we got? But yeah, like, the amount of Pokemon like, basically with this and with Regulation J, you kind of had to prepare for the inevitable Cali Shadow Zamazenta team, because that seemed to be like public enemy #1. I mean, even at Worlds, like, I'm pretty sure the two teams that were in the finals, Giovanni Chisuke and James Evans, I think was the other guy. You know, their teams, I'm pretty sure, had preparations to deal with with Zama CSR. See them coming closer with the force of ages, centuries come by. I'm still disappointed that we never got a follow-up to Cosmic Fury, but it's like I feel like I don't know. When it comes to Power Rangers, I don't know if it was I mean, there was a lot of ball dropping. Let's be honest, between Hasbro and the Neo Saban era, between Hasbro era and the Neo Saban era. I have not been paying attention to the number of Wingull I've knocked out. So this could go south very fast. Ooh, that's marked. But I need a... Alright. I'm gonna take this to 11 because I gotta get up early tomorrow for the... To catch a train to Toronto, but... But I think I can get through most of this. Alright, let's go. Show my most... Yeah! Still got the VIP status, so... Where's the... damn bird. Okay, those are... Oh god, it's like the worst Rangers team. Weird team, but not the weirdest I've seen. Alright, I'm gonna have that in the back. Oh, hey, Chuck. Why scope lens? Oh, shit. There was so much I missed there. Yeah, no, the scope lens was to increase my crit rate. Oh, my God. I missed so much. I'm sorry, Chuck. You're still lurking on the YouTube side of things. I'm sorry. Something I would make in all honesty. Fair enough. Oh, no! Okay. We have to stop. Now we have to make a sandwich. Alright, Carl. Time for your first sandwich of the modern era. Hope you like prosciutto, Italian cured ham. Creative mode. 1 cucumber, 1 pickle. 3 slices of prosciutto. Spicy and sweet. You know, honestly, if it wasn't for the pickles, I'd actually eat this sandwich. I'm just not a bit... I'm not a big fan of pickled cucumbers, specifically. I'm fine with pickled onions, but... Pickled cucumbers, I just don't like. Actually, I guess even, like, giardiniera, which is like a pickled Italian condiment for, like, sandwiches and stuff. I'm not a big fan of that, either. So it might just depend on what's going into the brine or whatever, but not a big fan of that. I like cucumbers, I like pickled onions, but I just cannot fucking stand pickled cucumber or other pickled ingredients. Alright. I should have saved before I did this. Ah, it doesn't matter. I'll get more herba from the Chi-Yu raids. Actually, let's check Carl. I could imagine, yeah. I'll check it out in a minute. Let me just... Ah, damn it, Carl. Carl, you didn't eat your sandwich! All together. One problem here is there's just a lot of flying types. But the choice is like a lot of flying types or a lot of water types. And Pelipper, you gotta kind of look up close to see if it's shiny or not, because the little bands on the wings are the giveaway. Or Wingles. Sorry, Pelipper's the evolution. Like, you get your standard leads them now, and... You know, I'm gonna pause for a sec, so I can actually watch this lead. Watch this. Let me just... Let's take a look at this. I'm gonna do a browser source. Wait, I'm gonna quickly switch over to this, so I can show it better. I'm gonna open up a browser source for this, so we can actually watch it together on stream, because why not? Oh, no, not that. That's not what I wanted. That's not... We don't want a browser source. Sorry, we want a window. That was a mistake. Okay, where is the... Here. We want... Just window capture. Here we go. Alright, so... I'm gonna okay that. Alright, just gonna do a haphazard little... That'll do. That'll do. Alright. Put that up, and let's see what we've got here. Alright, so for those who just joined, this is something someone on Twitch sent me. For those of you who are watching on, like, TikTok or YouTube. Alright. You don't get the Intimidate, which is actually smart. Carp right, no weather. Oh! Oh, they tried to go for the Aurora Veil. Wow. Okay. And you... Oh. Okay, that's actually... That's actually really smart. Because now you've not only broken their Shadow Shield, but you've, The fact that Blizzard landed on both is kind of crazy. Alright, so you got your Trick Room up. Damn! I mean, like... Whew. Yeah, so... Those special attack drops are really helping there. Get the confusion. Okay, so now you got the Intimidate back up. The fact you got to the point where you could... Wow, okay, very well played. Holy shit. Very well played there, Chaos. Well, less common leads. Yeah, I can see that. I'm gonna close this up. Oh, this was like right when we started, too. Damn, how did I miss that? Oh, fuck, I feel like an asshole now. What commonly just see is wheezing with Gigas or wheezing with Koraidon or Calyrex. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, again, Volcarona is one of those Pokemon. It doesn't mind too much if it doesn't get its ability right off the bat. Yeah. Decently uncommon, but it's not like outright kneecapping your own Pokemon. You know, not like, say, if you were to have brought out Koraidon without the ability shield. I mean, Volcarona's ability is more of a defensive one with Flame Body. And again, Volcarona is one of those Pokemon, it can kind of blur the lines between support, defense, and offense. Just because of Quiver Dance. You had enough Quiver Dances up and another uncommon lead. Yeah, I mean, I could see that, because with that one, you get the benefit of Double Trick Room. And pretty much the only lead on that team you wouldn't bring would be Bronzong and Weezing. Like, but yeah, it's amazing how easy it is to just completely miss stuff that's going on. I'm gonna tell you a fun fact about the first time I faced like a well, okay, I'm not gonna say proper pro, because I mean, in the Toronto scene, a bunch of the biggest players in the world are actually part of the Toronto scene, including the guy who knocked off Wolf at last year's World Championships. Who knocked off Wolf Flick at last year's World Championships, but in Toronto, there's times where I was like, damn, my Weezing's dead, but in that case, you just swap out, right? Yeah. I mean, that's kind of a good at slow start Gigas in Trick Room. Oh, yeah, no, that's... Yep. That's one way to get past that. Is that? No, that's blue. Alright, let's quickly set up the picnic table again. Because I just realized I forgot, I gotta... After every check, I gotta... Sure, it has the attack static Gigas. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, in that situation, you gotta plan for that, right? Yeah. Yeah, because again, if it's a situation where, like, you know what you're doing and, like, you're factoring in for those... Damn, man. You do like locals or regionals? Cause like mindset like that, I wouldn't be surprised if we do pretty well. To where Gigas can get online, yeah. Basically, if you were just that's the thing, like if they would set up Trick Room like right as you were getting Gigas in, all you gotta do is stall that and you let Gigas survive all that. By the time Trick Room's done, usually Gigas is set up. So yeah, that's pretty damn impressive. I was considering trying to use a Gigas team. I just I think it was for Regulation I, but I just never got around to it because I don't think I'm skilled enough to try to pull that off. especially for someone who hasn't attended any of it. Yeah. Yeah, like the fact that you got enough kind of wherewithal to pull that kind of stuff off, that's like a skill a lot of top level competitors have. Like me, I space out sometimes when I'm playing. Like I've had moments where like this is the one I'm always the most embarrassed about because it happened with like a big name pro VGC player. It was at Toronto Regionals. My second round, I got paired up with Paul Chua, the semifinalist. Sorry, the second place from the year before. And he brings out his Pelipper. I completely missed the prompt saying Drizzle has procced, and the rain animation, and I'm like, wait, am I missing something? Where's the Drizzle? Because I looked away for half a second. I somehow don't notice the rain. I'm like, wait, am I missing something? I mean, it's possible. Thanks, Wolfie, but British being the funny bit. I mean, you never know, right? Actually, what's even funnier, going back, like, I did a local last weekend. Like I say, for funny vibes, which, yeah, hey, nothing wrong with having some funny vibes. But yeah, I actually brought the team I'm using the Grand Challenge to a local, and there was a surprising amount of people who, despite my Zoroark being shown perfectly on the team sheet, were actually about to call a judge for a team sheet error when I would use my Zoroark strategy. Like, I would trick something, or I would use Terra Fighting on a Pokemon that doesn't have that Terra. And they'd be like about to call a judge, and I'm like, dude, look at the sheet. One of them I actually had to physically point to the Zoroark on the team sheet. Like, it's right there, dude. There was actually one other player who, like, she was actually one of the few who qualified for Worlds this past year. She actually had to do a double take when I Terra'd my Zoroark, just to. She was like one of only two who didn't like actually try to call a judge over. The other one had faced so many Zoroarks before that he just instantly knew which one the Zoroark was. Yeah, well, I'm guilty of that too. I was doing practice with a friend of mine for the tournament I'm going to this weekend. And without checking the team sheet, I went for used my Mouthhold's Population Bomb into an Indeedee that I didn't find out until the very last minute was wearing a Rocky helmet. Oh, hello, Wingull. Ah, you're not marked. Alright, well, we'll still catch you, but you're not marked. I wonder if it's too late. Should I go back and try to graduate? Lost better now than it was back then. If I was them, I would let me in. Oh. That's right, University Pokemon Society ran. I'm curious. It's hard to see inside. The team of Misfit, yeah. I mean, if they're not expecting and you really know what you're doing, like, you could kind of make anything work, really. 2-3 before you got eliminated? It's still not bad. I can't get more than 2 wins in a local. The only time I've ever top cut a challenge or a cup because it scared dragon types. Ooh, yeah, no, that'll do it. The cops say you're just hanging out. They said somebody went and burned it down. We used to listen to the radio and sing along with every song we know. They'd say someday we'll find out how it feels. You blue? You're blue. Okay. Terra Fairy and Moonblast to be the wildcard call. Ooh, smart. Yeah, because the standard usually running like Hyper Voice, Blood Moon, Hyper Voice, Blood Moon, Earth Power, and then depending on whether you're AV or Life Orb, you're either running Protect or like a priority move. Although you could also run, well, I guess Vacuum Wave is the one I've seen most common, but you could also technically run Moonblast with that set. You blue. You blue. The standard says AV Vacuum Wave. Standard AV set. Yeah. So I mean, you can do the Terra. You can do the Terra Fairy with Moonblast as like a nice little way to throw people off. So yeah, no, I can understand that, yeah. Cause like, oh, you keep Vacuum Wave, but you get rid of Hyper Voice. Yeah, no, I can see that. I can absolutely see that. A friend that I was looking for, it's hard to say it, time to say it. Goodbye, goodbye. It's all dragon types. Yeah, I know. I mean, like, really the only Pokemon that wouldn't be immediately scared by that would be Hydreigon. Because it's got Levitate. Yeah. Like, pretty much, again, the only real dragon you could use to counter that would be, well, I guess Flygon as well, but nobody uses Flygon in VGC, unfortunately. But yeah, Flygon and Terra Steel Flygon or Terra Steel Hydreigon are really the only two you'd need to worry about. And like, you get a Gravity Pokemon, forget about it. Gravity or Smackdown, and you're... I actually have a friend who we have one of our locals who one of our locals actually does best of one. No dragon it can't scare our Archaludon. But you have Rhydon with Eviolite to go no to that Archaludon. Fair enough. I mean, you still have to worry about the flash cannons, but yeah, it's a. Are you? No, you're blue. Blue. Yeah, but Terra. Oh, yeah, no, then yeah. So then you don't even have to worry about. Yeah, you don't even have to worry about Electro Shot in that case because of Lightning Rod. I love it when Pokemon have abilities that completely make them immune to like a specific a specific Terra type's weakness. Like I have a Flashfire Armarouge that I'm testing for a different version of this team here, which I call the Creed. So I have one version with Pelipper, and another version with Armarouge, because Flashfire it just eats fire type moves for breakfast. The only thing about Battleizer is she's actually got a similar EV spread to you're blue, a similar EV spread to the Armarouge I'm using in the Grand Challenge. And the only reason I'm using that Armarouge and not Battleizer is because Battleizer has a mark another Pokemon on my team is already using, I think. I think I've got a rank master on that team, too. Wait, does Battle Lighter have the rank master ribbon? Yeah, she does. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Constantine has the rank master ribbon. You got Naraku, the once well-trained. Cobblepot, the former alpha. Chopper, the best friend. Armoruz, the sleepy. And Kirito, the Paldean champion. Then here you've got Ezio the crafty. Mercury, the best friend, because he's named after Freddie Mercury, because it's a male. You can't see, but it's a male Primarina. Let me actually minimize my webcam for a sec so you can see that better. It's a male Primarina. So, he's named after Freddie Mercury. And there's a Queen song called You're My Best Friend. Sakura, the once well-trained. She actually helped me top cut a tournament. I did a challenge in Vancouver. It was best of one. But I actually went... In that tournament, I brought... mostly the standard Arabega team. Like, 2/3 of the standard Arabega team. So I had Whimsicott, Iron Hands, Miraidon, and... What's the fourth one? Whimsicott, Iron Hands, Miraidon. Wait, hang on. I've got the Poke Paste here somewhere. It would be right here in the Caterpie gym. There's it. Team share. Where's team share? There's team share. I'm gonna post this in. Farigiraf. So yeah, I had Farigiraf, Iron Hands, Whimsicott, and Miraidon. And then the last slot, the last two slots went to Chi-Yu and Terrakion. So I had a Terracotta. I top cut a tournament in Regulation G with a Terracotta team. I was again undefeated for the first 6 of 7 Swiss rounds. And then I lost my last 2 matches back to back. I lost my last 2. Oh, hello, another one. Oh, okay, you are big. To be honest with Reg J, your brain is thinking. I mean, having more possibilities does make it interesting. Alright. So I'm gonna check this Wingull in a bit. I got about 12 minutes before my sandwich is done. So I want to check the size on this Wingull, because if it's got the jumbo, if it's the right size, I could actually get a jumbo mark for this. Because I want to VGC build this shiny Screamtail. Interesting. You going for Perish Trap or something different? Because I know a lot of people, they see Screamtail, they're immediately going to think, oh, Perish Trap, but with its fire name. Ooh, I'm curious. What'd you name your Screamtail? I had actually considered Eternal Hymn. Ooh, that's kind of metal. I like that. Oh, that's blue. So I gotta remember to check the, You don't plan to use Perish Trap? I mean, Screamtail has other uses besides Perish Trap, but that, you're right. I mean, I think Screamtail gets access to dual screens. Plus, it's just, like, really good disruption in general. Like, you go Thunder Wave, you could go, Fast Taunt or Encore or Disable. Yeah. Yeah, so I mean, it's not just limited to Perish Trap. Yeah. I mean, yeah, if you just what the fuck was that Wingull doing? It's like doing the fucking worm. Why are you doing the worm? You eat worms. No. Nope. Bloop. 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 Necrozma, Duskmane, and Dreadnought. Dreadnought. That's kind of nuts, cause like I don't think Dreadnought has really been like I feel like you really gotta know what you're doing to make Dreadnought work. No, you're blue. Ah, you're Howl and Trick Room Setter. Yeah, like Dreadnought on a team seems like something like someone would do for like a content creator would make for like a video like, oh, I reached #1 on the ladder with Dreadnought. Oh yeah, no. That's like Shell Armor is an underrated ability. Yeah. Like, I faced a Shell Armor Lapras, I think in my first match today. So, like, that completely shut down my Gallade. Because Gallade kind of relies very heavily on crits. Between Leaf Blade and Psycho Cut. Can't put commas right. And boom, it's an Urshiwaller. Hey, I mean, if it works, it works. Actually, it's funny because with both versions of the Creed team, I was doing some hang on. I'm actually gonna share this replay. This is a replay I'm gonna share from that I shared with my friends. I think it was this one? Might have been this one. I'm gonna double check. I have to watch it all the way through really quick. Yep, okay, it was this one. So this was the first of those games. I'm gonna post this in both. I'm gonna post this in all the in the YouTube and Twitch chats. Not a Dreadnought fan, but you thought it could work. I mean, it's the thought that counts, right? So, a little background: the Whimsicott on this team has misty terrain. Mostly, it's to prevent my Pokemon from getting knocked the fuck out, sent the fuck to sleep by Amoonguss. But there was an interesting call I made with this one where I actually prevented Ursaluna from setting up its Flame Orb. I mean, if you know what you're doing, again, there's nothing wrong with trying a weird team. Yeah. And I was like, nah, give Dreadnought a go. I mean, I had a friend who made it to Master Ball rank with a Pincurchin. I had a friend who made Master Ball rank with a friggin' Go-Goat. Outside of Regulation H. I think it was in Reg F or something. Back when he was still regularly doing ladder stuff. Since it's one of the few Pokemon that can love seeing Urshifu. Oh. Yeah, no, because you can't crit it. You can't crit it, and if you Terra Fairy, then you don't have to worry about close combat. It's doing the worm again. Why are you doing the worm, bud? did something similar in Reg F when you started. Yeah, I started in Regulation D. So, like, my first tournament, I brought Cresselia, Urshifu, Tornadus. Cresselia, Urshifu, Tornadus. Ogerpon, Hearthflame. Ursula, Blood Moon. Let's put the other grass mammal. Other grass mammal. You mean Sawsbuck? Sawsbuck's an interesting one, I would say, because especially since that gets Serene Grace, you get like some moves with secondary effects loaded up there, and that thing can be a menace if you load it up right. I'm trying to remember all. Used it without the Grace? Ah, so you had Chlorophyll? I mean, it's a good Chlorophyll sweep. It's a solid Chlorophyll sweeper, so I could understand that. It might have a third ability. I can't remember. I don't really use Sawsbuck all that often. I think, like, the one time I tried using it was back when I was doing singles. Third fastest Chlorophyll user in Reg F and H. That's nothing to sneeze at. Like, really, the only thing you'd have to worry about in that case would be, Torkoal. And as long as you plan accordingly for that, it's not that big a deal. I'm actually very tempted to just use the Armarouge team, actually. Leafeon is tied with it. Yeah, Leafeon's an interesting story, an interesting case, actually, because I think Leafeon's actually got better attack than Sawsbuck. I'd have to check on Showdown real quick, but... Okay, let me check this. Excluding Whimsicott with Chloroform? Or Chlorophyll? Why did I say Chloroform? Alright, I'm gonna quickly add Pokemon. Actually, let's switch this over to Regulation H real fast. Add Pokemon. Chlorophyll. Highest speed. So yeah, Whimsicott, Jumpluff is the fastest Chlorophyll user. Leafeon actually has 10 more attack points and a lot more bulk than Sawsbuck, a lot more physical bulk. Special bulk at HP, Sawsbuck kinda leads in that. But yeah, I can see what you're talking about there. Leafeon just hits harder. Oh no. I was gonna say, look, a shiny, and I remember, oh yeah, I have the table out. How much time I got left? 3 minutes. 3 minutes, and then we'll check the, we'll bring that, that Wingull over to Costco. Is that green? No, that's blue. I'm colorblind all of a sudden. Jesus. I had to look at that thing for way too long. Oh, hello. You, not so much, but you're not marked. But expected to know about Leafeon's plans. And what, pray tell, are Leafeon's plans? Damn. This little bastard doesn't want to stay in the fucking ball. Sawsbuck is just assumed to be Serene Grace. Right. Because, yeah, no... Leaf Guard's not really a useful ability unless you're going, like, really bulky. Right, this is my last Nest Ball. And it didn't work. Leafeon, yeah. I can understand that. Alright, Friend Ball. Didn't work. This is my last color matching ball. So I don't got anything else that's green. Well, I have one more that's green, but it doesn't color match nearly as well. It's a Dust Ball. And the Dust Ball is basically a guaranteed catch. doesn't color match as well. Sawsbuck less, but anything can work. You don't know for sure. I think Sawsbuck is better move. Kinda. I mean, Sawsbuck gets jump kick, so it's not walled by steel types. I think with like with a lot of the evolutions, you have to rely very heavily on terastallization to make it really work. Sawsbuck, I don't think it's as needed. It gets play rough. Yeah. That I did not know, actually. Plus, with the, with Serene Grace, if you were to go for that, you'd get the extra, no, it's not Koskarafa, it's Mezagoza we gotta go to. Yeah, if you choose to go, Serene Grace, you actually get the benefit of, yeah, I can see that, yeah. Okay. How big is this Wingull? This one, I think. Second one. Good slight bigger than average. Damn. Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Like, a lot of grass types get that move. Perfectly average size. Alright. So, still no marked Wingull. We're gonna go ahead and throw these into the box. What's in the box? And these are my actual, actually, I gotta do some sorting. I'm gonna do some... Actually, I probably should just do this off stream, but I'm just gonna do it now because I'm already here. I mean, yeah, a lot of grass types get Grassy Glide. I think it'd actually be more surprising to see a non-grass type with Grassy Glide. Like, Arceus gets it, I would assume, but... Go to Reg J real fast. Add Pokemon. Grassy Glide. Okay, so Mew gets it. Comfey gets it. Okay, so that's 2 grass types off the top of my head. Right away that... Two non-grass types that get it. Then you have... Yeah, that's it. 2 non-grass types. And they're not, and they don't have evolutions, so. So yeah, you have Mew and Comfey. Those are the only non-grass types that get Grassy Glide. Arceus doesn't even get Grassy Glide. It's just amusing when you look at Pokemon more in depth. Yeah. I will say though, I think Sawsbuck was one of those Pokemon that also really kind of... I mean, I guess you can use Terra Blast as your normal stab. That I know Hisuian Lilligant gets... Oh! It does, doesn't it? That's hilarious. Oh, man. Alright. I need to start feeding up Carl. I'm probably gonna do that like on my way to the tournament tomorrow or whatever. So you worry about Miss Blade's Groudon? Not anymore. Oh yeah, no. That's actually smart because you don't have to worry about Press and Miss. Especially since Groudon tends to run Clear Amulet, so don't have to worry about its accuracy. That is so smart. Plus, you get the added benefit of maybe making sure your Sleep Powder doesn't miss as much. That's crazy. I never known that. That's nuts. Ran in a bit wilder than the sleep powder. A bit wilder than the sleep powder. Wait, what do you mean by that? I'm gonna drop a save here before I forget. Defog coaching Hisuian Lilligant. Ooh. Yeah, that'll do it. That'll do it. Alright, so I'm gonna sleep on which team to bring for tomorrow. But I think that's gonna be it for me for tonight. Cause I gotta get up early, like I keep saying. So thank you all so much for joining in. If you would like to follow on social media or join our awesome Discord community, links as always are in the chat off to the side. I'm going to find someone to send the love over to on the Twitch side of things. But also, good night, TikTok. Now, for the rest, sorry. Can I actually get this flare? Nope. Nothing there. Alright, well. Let's just go ahead and find someone to send the love over to on the Twitch side of things. Also, need to turn that off. And I think we're gonna go send... I was talking before about how some of the best players in Toronto, some of the best players in the world are in the Toronto scene. We're actually gonna send the love over to one of them. This is Sableye VGC. He is doing some Grand Challenge games himself. Looks like he's using an Annihilate Corviknight team. Annihilate Corviknight Sand team. So let's go send the love over his way. And until next time, I'm Kira Kennedy. Thank y'all so much for joining in. And I will see you tomorrow, hopefully. Peace!